Watched the movie The Luckiest Girl Alive on Netflix. I watched it this weekend. Whew. For anyone who has experienced any type of sexual trauma, trigger warning. The main character, her name is Tiffany, but she goes by multiple names. She gets asked the question whether she identifies more of being a victim or a survivor. And I was thinking about this as it relates to my sexual trauma. And I was thinking, it's really interesting because for most of my life, I would have said to you, neither. I would have just been like, I'm a denier. I'm neither. I'm just like, I am not letting that affect me. And I was kind of cut off from it. And I just had this idea that I was going to move through life not letting it impact me. And if anything, I felt an aversion to the term victim. And I was like, I'm not going to be a victim and I'm not going to live my life like a victim. And I was opposed to any idea of victimhood. And I was a person who probably was insensitive to other people and was like, just get over it, move on. It's not a big deal. Just get over it. And it's one of those times in life where you realize that it's your trauma talking, right? My trauma was talking. And I was not aware of it. So many people in this world, we have to recognize that they had trauma and their reaction, their aversion to say anyone who's being needy or anyone who's being emotional or anyone is stuck in their pain, their aversion is so often because they haven't faced their own stuff. And that was me. And I remember when my friend Robin one day said to me that I needed to own that I was a victim. And he felt that it was a really critical part of my healing journey. Turns out it is. So I had to actually go in and own that I had been victimized, that I was a victim of sexual abuse. And then not only as a child, but also in my teenage years as well. So I would say these days I identify still probably more with victim because I want it to be like clear. I was a victim. And have I survived? Sure. But I was a victim.